blogs. Blogs are a fantastic resource as well, although they're not as insightful as forums in terms of the community engagement. But we can get a really good understanding. We can see the posts that are getting the most comments made on them, the most likes and the most shares, and people that comment on blogs are more often than not very passionate. I read a ton of information. Although I'm not much of a consumer of other products, I do read a lot of blogs and articles that come out. If you're anything like me, you're only really going to comment on a blog if you're really passionate about what they've said, or if you have a very, very strong opinion about it. So these can be very, very helpful to look at. Again, how to search for blogs, just ignore those operators, those Google operators. We only want the ones that are really well optimized for search engines, and again, what we're going to be looking for when we find them. So if we jump over to Google again and just do a search for heavy metal blog, we're going to find the ones that are best optimized and probably have the best interaction on them. So this metalsucks.net is here we got the social share buttons at the bottom and the amount of comments. We can look through. I mean, this one here has got 11,500 shares, which is a fantastic one we need to bring up. And again, you can see the artwork here, kind of art that these people like, that's going to suit a shirt. Just keep scrolling through. There's that band before that we were talking about, Carcass. Okay, just keep scrolling through until we find something that's worthwhile looking at. So we go and have a read of this and see what this is all about. Maybe watch the video, but also see what kind of comments are being made on the blog post. You can see a lot of these videos are quite graphic sort of artwork, so it gives you a great idea again about designing your tee and what you should be sending to your designer. There's 20 odd comments in this particular post here. Alright, so let's jump over to metalinjection.net. We've got a fantastic wall here full of really good blog articles. We can go through there and do the same thing. Okay, let's have a look at another one. Heavy blog is heavy.com. Look at this. This is a really good insight again to the kind of artwork that these people like. I mean, if you scroll down these pictures here, you can see what kind of ads you'll need to design as well to stick out to these people on Facebook and Instagram and other places that we're going to be promoting. We scroll down a little bit more. I mean, look at this. You can't even read that band name. And by looking at these videos so far, I think the majority of you would have already picked up on what kind of artwork these people like, the kind of image that they like and want to express. And that is an absolute wealth of knowledge for you, for your marketing, not only on Facebook, but for your design. And this is going to make sure that you do it the right way and that you're very confident in not only your advertising, but your product that you're putting out there. So that's just a quick look at blogs. Not as useful as forums, but certainly something you should still be spending some time on. I'd say a good half an hour to 45 minutes just to get an idea. If you find a very good blog that's very popular, then spend more time on it by all means. Pull as much information as you can about it. Take screenshots of the images. Don't copy any images, whatever you do. Don't use them in your advertising, don't use them on your design, but keep them in a folder on your computer and tell your designer, this is what I found in my research so far. I hope you're catching my drift here. And of course, a good designer, somebody like Rod or Case Design or another designer that I mean, that's the key for them. They can expand on that. You don't need to worry too much about the creativity side of it. They'll deal with that. As long as you can give them those kind of examples, it's quite important. Okay, so in the next video we're going to steer away a little bit from the forums and blogs side of it and look more at the merchandising and pull ideas from there. So let's jump into Amazon.